Black power, black power. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here finna do an interview with the guy, you know what I'm saying, Arthur Stringer, you know what I'm saying, from Chicago, part of the Disciple Nation. The brother been dropping some real jewels as far as the community concerned, as far as the gang activities and what the gang purpose was for and how it got misconstrued down the line doing due to the drugs, due to, you know what I'm saying, the way to survive as far as, you know what I'm saying, manipulating our people, pimping our people. But I wanted to chime in with the brother. First, I want to start off by letting you introduce yourself for the people.
Yeah, that's my name, Arthur Stringer, but I'm known in the streets as a private boat. And I am a disciple, but I'm also an activist. I'm for the people, all the people. It don't matter what organization you belong to, what grassroots organization you belong to. I'm not just about the plight of Chicago, but the plight of the United States concerning my people, mainly my youth in particular. That's who I am.
Ashay, Ashay. You know, me, I'm coming from the street culture too. I was part of a tribe, which I am still part of the tribe because, you know what I'm saying, that's something that, you know what I'm saying, that's not easy to let go once, you know what I'm saying, you live by them laws and policies and that conduct that, you know what I'm saying, that govern us as men because a lot of us join these organizations, you know what I'm saying, because we was lacking, you know what I'm saying, the love at home, you know what I'm saying, the family structure. And we bonded with brothers, you know what I'm saying, that looked like us that was out there in the same struggle as we was in. Okay, so you got this new movement called the LSD, and I wanted to know, and the people want to know, what do the LSD stand for?
Actually, LSD is an old movement that was started here in Chicago with the three original organizations of Chicago, which is Lord Stones and Disciples. But today, what LSD means to me and the people that's gravitating toward this one people, one United Nation concept is the L represents life and the S is saving and the D is decision. So we are about life saving decisions. So in all that we do, our decisions is centered around saving the lives of our people. So that's why we say one people, one United Nation, LSD, life saving decisions. And that's our movement, and it's a universal movement. It just ain't centered in Central here in Chicago. It's for the whole United States, mainly our youth in particular, as well as our people, period. Because somewhere along the line, we got to start speaking truth to power and change the demographics in these cities because these people have turned violence into a business. We got to do the counter to violence and turn peace into a business. And seek the peace, it is necessary to restore our communities back to the healthy, vibrant societies that a lot of us grew up in. I didn't grow up seeing drive-bys and all this crazy stuff going on out here, and that's why I be trying to teach our people. This shit is by design. Ain't nothing strange or spooky about none of this here. The conditions were created so that what's going on right now will happen. And it's business. This ain't nothing personal. All of this is business. That's why they're locking us up going to damn kill one. So
Yeah, yeah, and I see that, you know what I'm saying. I'm seeing the change. I'm seeing the tweets on you. I mean on Twitter as far as, you know what I'm saying, President Trump coming into office talking about he wants to if the mayor of Chicago can't do nothing against the violence in Chicago, maybe he should call the feds in. And we all know once, you know what I'm saying, you call the feds and it's like everything that you do is going to be federal. You know what I'm saying? So your misdemeanors can be misdemeanor federal charges. Your felonies gonna be felony, you know what I'm saying, federal charges. Well, you know what I'm saying, where it's 85% of your time incarcerated in, some foreign, some different state, away from Chicago, away from your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's just another form of regentrification. But I see that you are a voice for the tribe, for your tribe, as far as the Disciple Nation. And I got a picture of you. I got Don Durkee on here, and a couple other two brothers. I think that's your your background on your Facebook page. When I see that, I see, what I'm saying, a strong unity amongst you brothers. And I know that you brothers are trying to reach out and try to uplift and change the thinking of our people.
On my Facebook page, you see a lot of pictures of me with a lot of different brothers. The reason I post pictures is because people need to see what it is that they hear ain't a reality. See, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so we'll show the picture so that people can see the unification. If we keep being what we told and not what we know, then that'll be the crud of our existence. See, they told us a long time ago, if you want to hide something from us, put it in a book. So they not only putting it in a book, they putting it in a movie. They doing a whole bunch of things. They putting it in our face up close and personal. So we look at it and say, oh, this ain't a reality. But guess what? The truth is, it is a reality. You dig? But we can't keep on allowing anything outside us to define us. That we can't keep letting them pick our leaders. Hold on. We keep allowing people outside us to say who our leaders is. And these leaders that they pick for us is token ass Negroes that don't have our best interests at heart. You dig? Our leaders have to come from among us. They got to be homegrown. You dig? See, I can tell my young brothers what it's like to be in and out of a penitentiary. I can tell them what it's like to gang bang and all that, because I've been there, I've done that. You see what I'm saying? But how a man that ain't never been nowhere or experienced certain type of lifestyle is going to tell a person how not to do this, that, and other, and you ain't never done it yourself. Come on, man.
Right.
That ain't how it go.
Right. Yeah.
So we need people to start speaking truth to power and stop having spirits of fear. Everything that's going on right now, that's why I tell people, pay attention to Chicago. See, Trump, first and foremost, let's say this, the feds is already here, and they've been here. They've been here. They're here in every urban city, every major city in the United States. The feds is here on the ground already. They look like us. They're our friends. They smile in our face. They call into them buildings and tell them people what we doing. So we already know who the feds is. That is not nothing for us to fear. Far as Trump talking about putting the National Guards here in Chicago to deal with this problem, we don't have a gang problem in Chicago. See, they keep on using that word gang. We don't even have gangs in Chicago. We have organizations. But just to take an argument, I'm going to use the term they use, gang. Let's define a gang. A gang is any group of people with like-minded ideas that think alike. You see what I'm saying? So the police is a gang, and any other fraternal organization that have more than 1, 2, 3 people in it is a gang. You see, Russ is define what a gang is. So we have to be careful about the words we use, because words define us as a people, man. It speaks volume to, and it gives life and death to. Come on, man. So we have to be careful what it is that we are allowing people to speak into existence when it comes to us, you dig, and how we operate out of that existence, and that's what's going on. They call us gangs, so we act like a bunch of heathens out here. We doing a lot of things, and it's because they got all this Molly, the lean, the Xanaxes, the Percocets, all these drugs that desensitize our youth. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy for us to kill somebody if we ain't in our right state of mind. In our right state of mind, we wouldn't do none of that.
Right. That just goes back to the music that we listen to. Us watching these reality shows that they got us watching. You know what I'm saying? And most of them, that's all they promote is drugs and you know what I'm saying degrading your women and you know neglecting your children and stuff like that. All you know for the sake of balling. I got to be the man.
We have to be careful about the blame game too, cause we can blame our condition on a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, whatever condition we find ourselves in as a people, we have to look at the part we played in it. Cause see, regardless of what's being displayed or what's being shown to us or whatever it is that we're being taught, we don't have to shit. We can do the opposite of all of this shit. But there's something else going on. You see, drugs, gang banging, all this shit is a small symptom of something that's bigger than this shit. See, the problem is bigger than all of this shit we doing. The problem is bigger than brothers bickering with each other and shooting and killing each other and missing and hitting innocent women in church. See, it's a lot going on way before any of this shit happens. See, this is the fallout behind a lot of other shit that's not being addressed. Let's talk about post-traumatic stress syndrome. When a motherfucker go to war, in Vietnam, wherever, when you come home, they treat you for that. So where is the treatment for our youth that's out here walking down the street and see a man hold his damn head blown right before their eyes? So that child that don't get no treatment, no psychiatric evaluations or none of that, that child grow up with that poison in them. So that child go to using drugs as they get older to anesthetize the feelings, you need to numb what they feeling and what they think. So now this child is used to violence because it's all around them, and yet they're not being treated for what they see. So it desensitizes them. The drugs desensitize them. So it ain't nothing for one of them to lay there and want to blow somebody's damn head off or actually do it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying, once again, everything that's happening in our communities is by design. Talking about black and brown communities, that is why we as a people, us, have a responsibility to our youth as well as our elders to raise their level of consciousness. We got to bridge that gap, man, because it's a gulf right there. You know, our elders is being taught to not care about our youth, and our youth is being taught not to care about nothing breathing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And the elders is like, man, fuck them, lock them up, call the police. You see what I'm saying? But these are their kids. They kids that they can't do nothing with. But then these same kids in these organizations on our watch. And we acting like this shit okay and it ain't okay. So if ain't nobody gonna speak truth to power or stand up against this bullshit going on, I am. So whatever it's gonna cost me, it is what it is.
Right.
I'm gonna sit back laying dormant and acting like all this shit I'm looking at ain't happening, and it is happening. It's time out. Now I'm calling all these so-called men out, all these so-called leaders out. I'm saying, come on, step up, let us lead. You see, the game's over with. Come on, the truth is out there. I'm speaking it. This shit ain't hard to understand. It's simple. We see it every day.
Every day, you know what I'm saying? Every day on the news, every day on your timeline. I think the biggest problem was when the Caucasian told us that, you know what I'm saying, stop disciplining our children. I think that's one of the biggest things.
They played a part.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something about this Caucasian. I mean, I ain't trying to amalgamate, I ain't trying to be friends with motherfuckers, none of that. But you got a lot of white that's going through the same degradation and shit we going through. See, we got something bigger than this white and black issue that we dealing with, because you look at our community today, all over the United States, whites can walk through any of these black communities unmolested. We can't walk through any of these communities unmolested. Our people will gun us down, kill us, beat us up, all that, because they think we from different organizations or different blocks. You see, but a white person will walk through any of our communities and they won't fuck with them. You see, and I ain't encouraging nobody to start messing with white people. But I'm just saying, this shit ain't a black and white issue no more. This is a green issue. This is about economics. And it's about social. And you mean, look, man, they took all the social services out of our community. Everything that's going on, I'm telling you, is by design. How in the hell is we got people in line every month talking about they want the brand new Jordans and all this shit, yet they're spending money for anything that got something to do with Jordan over here. And yet Jordan monkey ass is over there. He only have these privatized ass prisons. You do that they building, but lock these same motherfuckers up just buying these gym shoes every fucking month. You dig? Come on, man. He making money off these gym shoes, and then he making money off of locking us the fuck up. You dig? But this our brother.
Right.
You know, come on, what motherfucking charities is his money going into? Because it ain't sure the fuck ain't in our community, and you
Hello? Oh.
Come on, man. I need to know this shit while y'all spending money on motherfuckers that they got something. See, it ain't a black and white issue. It's a business issue. This shit is big business. This shit is bigger than all that racial shit. You dig? It can transcend that. It's about $1. You dig? So, by being about some money, they don't give a fuck about the color. When we in jail, guess what? Man, look, they treat all inmates the same. In jail, every motherfucker got a number. You got a time to lock up. You got a time to be let out. You got a time to eat. You got a time to take a shower. You got, man, come on. At the end of the day, they don't give no fuck. So out here on the streets, when it comes to poverty-stricken America, man, it's like you in jail. They don't give a fuck about our social services or shit else in our community. This shit is business, man. And until we get our minds wrapped around this shit ain't personal, it's business, we ain't gonna never stop doing the shit we doing. Goddamn it, until we wake up and smell the fucking coffee. And deal with all this shit on the level they deal with it with us on the business now. We gotta take it there. Motherfucker need to go into corporate America. Stop talking about fuck the police. Become a police. If you ain't got no motherfucking criminal background and you on my account as a disciple, nigga, you going to become a fucking Chicago police. You gonna be a motherfucking sheriff. You gonna be a correctional officer. Bullshit ain't nothing. We need our people in these places, man. We need to protect us. Who better to protect us than us?
Right.
Motherfuckers that's gonna protect us. And then when it comes to the conditions in our community, ain't no motherfucker gonna change them better. That's why I say the only solution to the problem is the problem itself. All these motherfucking pastors are talking about, well, we want money for violence prevention. They putting all the money to the preachers. The money ain't trickling down to the grassroots organizations that's on the front line stopping a lot of this shit. We're not being financed. But money is coming. Millions of dollars is being geared toward violence and prevention. But these motherfuckers cannot come to us to stop shit. So how the fuck is y'all gonna stop the violence? You can't stop the violence in this city if you ain't talking to us. If you ain't talking to the man that's committing violence, how the fuck you gonna stop him from doing anything? You're not.
Right.
You're not. It's called the only solution to the problem is the problem itself. So you got to be able to go directly to the problem and say, look, man, here go the resources I have for you. Please stop. Put the gun down. You don't have to shoot your brother. Don't do this. It's called prevention. Fuck the intervention. Intervention means a motherfucker's body. Somebody's dead. Now you want to keep a motherfucker from retaliating. Fuck that. Stop it before it even starts. So what I'm on prevention. I'm talking about this shit. I'm trying to change the motherfucking mind. I'm putting the seed in a nigga head and make his ass think. You dig? Come on, why is you killing you? You the fucking army. Our army is turned in on itself and at war with each other. Don't give a fuck what tribe you come from. TD, BD, Stone, Vice Lord, MC. It don't matter. Y'all are each other's motherfucking brother. So why the fuck is y'all killing each other? Cause y'all done bought into the dumb shit that we enemies. No, the fuck we ain't.
Right. That's how they got the Indians. That's how they did the Indians. They got them drunk. You know, they tribal differences. Everybody beefing amongst each other.
They got them drunk. Our youth is drunk. So a drunk motherfucker can't comprehend shit.
Right.
You can't even talk to a drunk motherfucker till they sober the fuck up. That's why niggas in jail sitting there talking about, man, what happened? Why I'm in jail? Oh, you been tried with 3 counts of murder. What? He don't even know he done it. Cause he was off in his hands and shit. He blacked the fuck out and killed a bunch of motherfuckers and they can't charge him until they detox his ass. This is what's going on with our youth in Chicago and all over the fucking United States.
Right.
But ain't nobody talking about this shit.
Right.
All they doing, they posting on TV. The violence that went up to 700 and 3,500 motherfuckers were shot. 700 motherfuckers were killed. You dig this year alone. Now this is the beginning of the year. We have 20 bodies already in the beginning of the year. Imagine what the count gonna be by the end of the year. Man, get the fuck out of here. You dig? See, the count is inaccurate because y'all don't report all the murders. Y'all don't report every motherfucker that done got shot. Y'all don't report every motherfucker that got killed. There's a lot of people that got killed, but y'all don't even find newsworthy. So fuck that bullshit ass count y'all reporting. This shit worse than what the fuck y'all saying it is, but y'all making it like it's all gang related. It ain't. It's individuals having motherfucking beefs and they resolving these motherfucking temporary ass problems with permanent ass solutions. It's bullshit. But y'all want to put the tag on gang related violence. It ain't like that. Gangs ain't out here gang banging. If it was, then the body count would be in numbers you motherfuckers can't even begin to count. Your gangs ain't out here warring with each other.
Right.
It ain't like that.
Right.
But they end up believing it's like that.
Yeah, that's what.
They can justify their motherfucking behavior and how they treat us as a people.
Yeah, that's how they do it though. That's how they promote that propaganda. Like, you know what I'm saying, we so savage, like we, you know what I'm saying, we uncivilized and we some of the most civilized people on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we ain't drunk and shit.
Right.
Yeah, we passionate than a motherfucker when we ain't fucked up and out our mind off all this dumb shit.
Right.
Right.
And
that's what I'm saying. The condition is created. The yield, the results they get. And then I'm telling motherfucker, man, I got little nephews and sons, they sneak around me drinking weed. And I'm telling them, man, y'all too slow. You niggas don't wake up early enough to fuck with me. I've been there, done that. Quit praying. You know, come on, man. I see a dope fiend when I see a dope fiend. I know what it look like, motherfucker. Y'all don't know what it look like because y'all think y'all on top of y'all shit.
right.
Fuck them sitting around me lying in the daytime. Get the fuck on, man. You know, come on, man. So I'm understanding what's going on. You mean? And that's why I speak the way I speak, man. I ain't gonna play with no motherfucker. I don't have no spirit of fear. God ain't giving me that.
Well, you know, that's why I reached out to you because when I was seeing that video that you dropped, that a lot of people use it on YouTube to build their monetization money up. I was like, the brother, you know, so the brother got a real message out here for the brothers. You know, so like I say, I come from the street culture. So when the call was given, I was like, you know what I'm saying, let me see what this brother talking about. You know, check this out and see what the brother talking about. And the brother, and you were dropping some real jewels, you know what I'm saying, as far as the way we conduct ourselves, as, you know, as black men, how we view ourselves or our other brothers that's out there in the same struggle that we all in, you know what I'm saying, because we all in the same struggle at the end of the day. You know, so no matter what you is, what you claim, what you is, you don't have that privilege as the Caucasians do. You don't have that privilege. You know what I'm saying? So we take out all our frustration and anger on each other instead of the real enemy. And you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm race first. I'm about my race. You know what I'm saying? Everything else comes secondary. You know what I'm saying? Because I know because I know at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you don't see too many motherfuckers out there on that battlefield fighting for black issues. You don't see too many motherfuckers out there speaking on black issues. You know what I'm saying? They if they doing it for promos, they doing it for, you know what I'm saying, incentives. It's a motive behind what they doing it. Like when they give us these actors and movie stars that come out and speak every once in a while for us, and then they go back to Hollywood living in a big mansion, blowing powder and doing whatever the fuck they do. They don't really care nothing about what's going on in the community. Because if they did, there'd be more community centers out there for our kids. There more kind of programs out there for our kids to do besides hanging on the corner with their pants sagging, popping pills, sipping on lean, drinking alcohol all day, and let me ride down on these niggas over here, man, and twist one of these niggas caps because they wearing their head the wrong way, or they throwing up the wrong sign. We got to go kill them. You know what I'm saying? And and
Right.
and you know, the older I got, you know what I'm saying, I'm 42. I know you probably older than me, so I consider you as
Right.
a elder. So you've been putting in work, doing what you were doing before, you know what I'm saying? But now we're in the age of information where this information is out here for everybody because a lot of us is like, you know what I'm saying, culturally and historically dead because we don't know where we came from, who was our ancestors. All the thing we know that we came from slavery, and that's what they teach us in school. We came from slavery. Our forefathers is Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Ben Franklin, all these other crazy ass white people. That's our forefathers, and that just was a hard pill for me to swallow when I was a child because I left school because I was tired of hearing that bullshit, pledge allegiance to a flag, and you know I seen it like shit. I'd rather be on the street trying to get me some money than being there listening to this bullshit that's really not helping me out.
It's true, man.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you what is your mission to unify the people, you know, unify the tribes in your city?
But see, my whole thing is this here, man. I'm doing this here, man, because you did not only am I trying to unify the street organization, I'm trying to unify our community, our elders, our grandparents, mothers, and all that. Because I'm scared of fucking you, man. You see, look, the other thing is this, man. We keep on spending money with everybody but each other. You see, we take our money out of our community. The dollar never even circulate two times. It don't even circulate one time in our community. We don't spend black. We don't do shit. You see what I'm saying? And then we look at our community, certain states, that's way worse than Chicago. You see, look at all the abandoned buildings with X's on. You see, these are properties we can put on the tax roll. We got, look, in my family, we got 3 construction cars. We teach these youngsters how to one, 3 out. They how to get on building. We do lawn work. We teach brothers how to fix lawnmowers and all this shit. So this is what I'm trying to establish businesses so that these youngsters can live and have something, and they will always have. Because once you know this shit, can't nobody take it from you. You always be able to eat and feed you and your family with the knowledge you possess. See, if we don't teach them, then they don't know no better. If all we got for them is the drug game, then they don't aspire to be nothing else. And you want to be a rapper, you still have to work. There's a lot you got to do. But the rap game ain't about drill music all the time. You ain't listening to this shit know how you when it's game. You have a fuck and
yeah, this phone. Yeah, see that, see how the Caucasian work. You know what I'm saying? Your phone was sounding good, the call was sounding good, and then now it's just like it's echoing and staticky. You know, it's not clear because that's just how they do it because they don't want this information getting out to our people. So we're gonna try to do this the best we can for the people out there. Yeah, but yeah, it sounds a little better now. Yeah, you know, I had to point that out, so maybe they had to straighten that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. That's how they operate. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they don't want this message getting out to the people because once this message get out to the people and our people wake up, there's gonna be a lot of people out of jobs because you can't and you can't incarcerate people that's not what I'm saying that's not in your way, that's not out here committing crimes or not committing crimes to amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? So you had to find a new strategy to try to, incarcerate our people to mass incarcerate our people. So that's just how they roll. And I go through this all the time, you know. So sometimes I believe my phone to be bugged by these FBI agents, and maybe your phone probably gonna be bugged soon too, especially as far as you speaking out, you know what I'm saying, on the nonsense. Right. Me yeah, that's how I feel too. You know what I'm saying? You can't scare me with something that I already been. I've been to the penitentiary twice, so I'm not scared to go there. I done did time. I know how to go in jail and do my time. You know what I'm saying? I know how to respect another man, and I also know how to be a man too at the same time. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, from my conversations that we had on the phone a few times, I see that you are a conscious brother. You awakening like a lot of other of our people are awakening out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing to see brothers that come from the street culture, you know what I'm saying, waking up to, you know what I'm saying, to the program that they got us programmed to. You know what I'm saying, and speaking out, you know what I'm saying, because not too many brothers like yourself that's gonna be out there speaking, you know what I'm saying, speaking up for the people, like, you know what I'm saying, letting the people know what's going on, what can we do to change our situations and stuff like that, because they don't want this information out. They don't want us talking to our people, awakening our people, because like I said, we waking up our people, they won't have no jobs, their propaganda won't work, you know what I'm saying, and they'll look like the fools. So what do you think about the Trump era and why black folks so scared of Trump?
I don't think they are scared of it.
I go down my little timeline, I be seeing a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, having little, little scary quotes and stuff that they, he doing it, he gonna do that, and they've been doing what they've been doing to us for 400 years, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think another 4 years of whatever he got planned for us is going to destroy us.
Well, my thing is this. If you're really scared of Trump, then get behind what I'm on. Get on what I'm on. If you really scared of Trump, because I ain't scared of Trump and no motherfucker like Trump. And then Trump is here for 4 years. So a motherfucker might well get used to that. He's been elected our president through electoral votes. That popularity vote didn't even matter. Hillary won the popularity vote. Trump won the electoral votes. He's the president for the next 4 years. So a motherfucker might well give me the program. That ain't gonna change. You dig? But what I do say is simply this. Man, he ain't gonna give no more than the people allow him to do.
Right.
You don't like his policies or what he got planned? You ain't got to change change your position. That's all.
Right. And do better. And that's how I see it. That's how I see it too, bro. You gotta do better. You feel like if he doing something. Right. And ain't nothing gonna change with that scary mentality. So why do you think Trump and other Europeans are trying to federalize the city of Chicago?
So Chicago is ground zero. You gotta remember, President Obama came from Chicago. So a lot of shit's been happening here. And everybody is looking at Chicago. Chicago is all in the news as being the violent city, gangs, everything came from here. And then just watching Chicago to see what Chicago's gonna do. All these gangs that's in all these different states, they wish is grounded in Chicago.
Right.
Everything is grounded. Chicago set precedence for everything going on in the United States.
Right.
So if we can unify and stop shit here, it's gonna happen all over the United States.
Right.
Everybody is looking at Chicago right now. Because Chicago got a lot of black leaders in this city on various levels. And people trying to see what we all do. The country gonna stand up if we stand up. If I bring about the peace that I'm seeking, then I can show the world that Chicago been unified, that the violence is ceased, it's gonna cease everywhere. And everybody gonna get on what the fuck we on up here.
Right.
Okay? But now listen, while we seek to prosper and be successful, there's those that seek our fall and destruction. This powers that be don't want no peace. Ain't no money to them in peace. They done bought into violence. So they created the conditions in the black and brown communities all over the United States. The yield violence. The violence ain't decreasing, it's increasing. So if it's increasing, that means the prisons that's being built will be populated. These people, it's about money, man. They want these prisons filled the fuck up.
Right.
Or the states in these prisons is located in, these states are suing these motherfuckers.
Right.
Because they ain't living up to their obligations when it comes to these prisons.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel that.
I get that part. Most definitely I get that part because like you said, it's big business, you know what I'm saying? And when motherfuckers that got money, like you said, Michael Jordan that you know saying got all this money, he's a billionaire. And you know what I'm saying, he played in the city of Chicago, got a statue, you know what I'm saying, right in front of the Bulls Stadium, and you can't come to the city and build any parks or build swimming pools or you know what I'm saying, provide jobs or help get jobs, you know what I'm saying, tutor programs and helping the single mothers because you know the single mothers out there need help too, you know what I'm saying, raising kids.
Why they ain't building centers and shit in these communities? There's a center on the south side. I just know it. But that motherfucker is sitting in such a spot. Ain't no motherfucker ain't nobody get over there. You did?
Mm-hmm.
These people they got all the motherfucking sense, man.
Right.
It's like a motherfucker stuck on stupid.
Right. They know what they doing when they taking down all these community centers and stuff for the kids. They know what they know what they doing. They know if they ain't got nothing else to occupy their mind and their time, they gonna occupy their mind and time on the street trying to follow behind the OGs and kind of turn me on the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, the OGs brothers out there getting money. You know what I'm saying? Having plenty of females. You
I'm
know.
gonna cut you off, but I hope my phone don't cut off on it. I got 10% on this thing. I'm trying to charge it. This motherfucker ain't charging.
Well, you know what, you know what I'm saying, that was a good little start, you know what I'm saying, we could always do another one whenever you get tired. I'd rather for the people to see you anyway. So next time you have a time up, but I'm gonna put this out, just to warm up, let people know that, you know what I'm saying, we out here. And like I said, if you ever need some help trying to get your YouTube page started or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I aid and assist you on that too, bro, because you know,
Okay.
I want to see us all do good out here. I want us all to get this
Yeah,
message
hopefully
out.
they get that up and running because people are making money off of on YouTube off of that.
Hmm. Right,
That's people up to 200,000 views right now.
right,
As we speak.
right. And that should be your intellectual property, and you should be getting monetization money off your intellectual property. And it's not always about the money, but the money that brothers trying to get out here, we trying to do something with our own ourselves. You know, we trying to do something for our people. You know what I'm saying? As far as building enterprises, like you got the LSD. You know what I'm saying? I seen the shirts and stuff.
I'm trying to create jobs for these youth because see, a lot of them is drug addicts. They can't even pass drug testing, man. So they ain't gonna get jobs, man. A lot of jobs they gonna miss because they can't pass the drug test. So
Right,
we can create a little job where they got them every week they get paid, man. It's something decent enough. And it's gotta have something then you ain't gotta go rob a motherfucker.
right,
Somebody get down here and shit.
right.
They all money.
Yeah,
But
but
then once they learn the value of working, they'll want to work. Then wanting to work will make them want to change a lot of their ways. They'll stop doing a lot of drugs because they know if they stop, they'll get the jobs they really want or desire to have. You
right,
know?
right.
Yeah.
But we gonna chop it up again, bro. And I appreciate you coming on. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we gonna chop it up again sometime soon. I got your number, and we gonna keep in contact. Man, peace, brother. Peace. Race first. Black power.